A very good evening to everyone. Let's start with some news. It's about AI. When 27-year-old Chandmani Kirketta finishes tending tomatoes and peas on a family farm in Jharkhand, she doesn't stop working. She switches on a computer and begins the kind of labor most people never see: tagging, annotating, and checking the data that trains artificial intelligence systems. The work can be tedious, often boring, but someone needs to do it. There would be no driverless cars if someone didn't do this. Every smart system, whether it is meant to recognize road markings, detect a disease in a crop, or interpret speech, needs loads of labeled examples. Calcutta is doing precisely that: data labeling. Calcutta had earlier worked as an office assistant at a data processing firm in Ranchi, but now she can work from home and supplement her farm income. All she needs is a computer and an internet connection. Plus, she has taken a step on the digital ladder. Calcutta joined an estimated workforce of at least 200,000 annotators in India's villages and small towns, a growing figure and roughly half of the world's data labeling workforce, according to US based SCRY AI. India is no stranger to back end work for global technology firms. Cities such as Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Chennai are home to major international players. But the new story that's emerging is of a quiet transformation taking place in the country's remote areas. AI is no longer something developed in the metros and consumed everywhere else. It is beginning to be made, used, and adapted in rural areas, on farms, in schools, on social media feeds, and in small town offices. Machine learning. Data labeling sits at the bottom of the AI value chain, but it is what makes machine learning possible. Workers tag images, mark objects, transcribe audios, verify text, and perform quality checks so that AI models can learn what to recognize. In Jharkhand, rural annotators like Kirketa describe it as a practical step up, an income that helped her to complete her studies and also contribute at home. Others describe the work's microscopic detail, labeling videos frame by frame or teaching a system how to classify behavior in surveillance footage. In the same story, in Tamil Nadu's small towns, Indu Nadarajan travels along a rural road to a small town office where she labels images for autonomous vehicles, road markings, headlights, animals, building data sets for clients sitting thousands of miles away. The work is technical in its precision, even if the job title sounds basic. For firms too, this model works. They have their headquarters in a major tech hub, delivery centers in small towns, and clients in the US or Europe. Anybody can be anywhere, argues the founder of one such firm, Sridhar Mitta, who sees the internet as the real workplace and small towns as the next frontier for micro entrepreneurship and steady digital livelihoods. For women, the social change can be as significant as the payslip. Amala Dhanapal, a colleague of Nadarajan and first graduate in her family, describes AI work as both a gateway to learning and financial independence, particularly in conservative settings where education and careers can still be difficult goals. But as the data annotation industry grows, so do questions about what this work really offers beyond wages. In Bengaluru, Harshil Nayak, CEO and co founder of Continue, says his firm hires rural civil engineering talent to annotate data for computer vision systems and then trains them in future ready skills, broadening what they can do beyond pure labeling. A Bengaluru based not for profit Karya has built a parallel approach by creating data sets while expanding rural earning opportunities. It has engaged more than 30,000 people over time and paid out nearly 80,000 in wages. Sorry, it's $800,000 in wages. Yet, a 2022 Google research study based in Bengaluru points to a harsher underside. Annotators interviewed described repetitive, tedious work, short job tenures, 12 to 18 months, escalating productivity targets, unpaid overtime to meet deadlines, and heavy pressure to maintain 98 to 99% accuracy. Many had entered hoping that annotation would be a bridge to AI careers. Instead, they found little career progression and limited pathways into AI or machine learning engineering roles. A few villages away, Birendra Kumar of Kotia illustrates the lighter touch version of AI adoption. Using apps like Plantix to detect pests and diseases early and AI enabled drones for precision pesticide application. He also points to digital platforms and programs that connect farmers to buyers and services, widening market access and improving margins. In Kerala, AI is showing up in a different place. Soil Hari Vardarajan, a farmer in Palakkad, says an AI assisted application called Senseluto has improved decision making and yields. The system is built around sensors inserted into the ground to rapidly test soil health. It analyzes multiple parameters, including nutrient levels and pH, and produces reports accessible via mobile phone. Vadarajan contrasts this with the older rhythm of soil testing, a process that could take weeks now compressed into hours. In Pansemal, a small town in Madhya Pradesh's Barwani district, around 40 farmers have been trained on a mobile application developed after years of research by Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Baramati. The system analyzes lab tested soil and water samples, sends real time alerts on irrigation and fertilizer schedules, offer multi window weather forecasts, flags like pests attacks, and even estimates crop maturity and expected yield to help plan harvesting. A larger expansion is being discussed through a state level sugar mill association tie up with training planned for thousands. Smart classrooms. Education is another arena where AI is moving from urban buzzword to rural tool used by administrators, students, and in some states, entire assessment systems. In Malda, West Bengal, Aditi Chattopadhyay, headmistress of Ram Kinkar Balika Vidyashram in English Bazaar, uses AI to draft official letters and plan schedules for workshops. Hundreds of pieces of paperwork that can otherwise take up her whole day. What AI buys her is time and structure, smoother administration, and more attention for classroom needs. Students are adopting AI as well. A class 10 student, Aditya Ghosh, says he uses AI to prepare project works and to tackle difficult questions, especially when teacher support is limited. He stresses a detail many students learn quickly. Output depends on input. Better prompts get better results. For peers trying to improve English, AI becomes a constant practice partner in a way a crowded classroom cannot always provide. Andhra Pradesh has pushed AI into rural education at scale. The state is using an AI tool to assess baseline competencies in Telugu, English and maths for nearly 14 lakh students across 36,000 rural schools. The system automatically scores reading fluency, detects errors, calculates words per minute, and then reassesses after structured training programs to track improvement and identify learning gaps. In theory, it reduces manual workload and gives teachers and schools sharper data on where students are struggling. In Bihar, the focus is also on capacity building, training teachers through programs like Nishtha to use AI tools and guide students through a more technology driven curriculum. Alongside this, community initiatives such as I Saksham have partnered with young women across multiple districts to teach basic AI literacy and everyday applications, broadening who gets to participate in the new tool set. Philip to content. In Arambagh, West Bengal, Shahid Sheikh represents a new small town professional identity, a designer and content creator using AI as a primary tool for visual storytelling, brand contents, and campaigns. With nearly a decade in design and several years using AI tools, he has built workflows that let small teams produce at a speed and scale previously associated with bigger agencies and metro access. His trajectory, talks, panels, workshops, corporate training signals a shift. Small town creators can now compete nationally, and still live where they want. In Kerala's Parasala, near the state's border with Tamil Nadu, Sarath Thulasridharam is building a parallel path freelancing as an AI video editor after hours on top of contract work as a video editor at CDIT. He says AI tools have changed the economics of editing, faster delivery, less repetitive labor, and clients reaching out from outside the state. The additional income, about rupees 10,000 a month, matters, but so does the psychological shift. One is no longer hindered by geography. Even local arts are experimenting. In Malda, theatre enthusiast Somen Sarkar uses AI to adapt stories into short plays for student performances, using the tool not as a replacement for creativity but as a quick bridge from idea to stage. The AI Weatherman in Bhatinda, Baljinder Singh Maan has built an AI based automatic weather station and linked it to his social media pages. A meteorology dropout and farmer, Maan gives nowcasts in colloquial Punjabi. Warnings for heavy rain, hailstorms, thunderstorms, and lightning because timing is everything when the weather turns. He says his system can provide hyper-local forecasts from a 3-4 window to 2-week extended predictions. And he has added a lightning detector radar to study and predict lightning across a wide area. His following over 4 lakh on Facebook and Instagram plus thousands on YouTube shows the appetite for information that feels local, trusted, and actionable. Conclusion. Dali will host the Global AI Summit this week. From OpenAI's Sam Altman to Google's Sundar Pichai to Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei, all will be here. On overall AI vibrancy, Stanford has ranked India at number 3 after the US and China, but ahead of Japan and South Korea. UK based media group Tortoise Global AI Index 2024 notes that India entered the overall top 10 for the first time and ranks number 2 on talent. Yet, according to the IMF's AI Preparedness Index, India came in somewhere at the middle, number 72 out of 174 countries surveyed. But as AI sweeps